All right, we in this. We in this bitch. Let me see that we're showing up like we should be. Paku, fuck yeah, I'll be at the gym tuned in. Hell yeah. Rain G. What's crack-a-lackin', my guy? Let's see, make sure this is all working properly. Yes, we're live. Okay, good. We in this bitch. All right, what's up, John Dong? What's up, my guy? How do you think Amasov versus Oralby would go? That's a very, very, very interesting matchup. I don't know. I want to see both of them in their next fights. Amasov versus Oralby. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. 'Cause it's like I would say Amasov because he's like more proven at a higher level, but that was in Bellator. Like Oralby hasn't really fought like the best of the best guys in the UFC. At least Amasov was fighting the best of the best guys in Bellator, which I mean, they're still good, obviously, just not at like the kind of UFC level. Ian might pull it off, it's true. He might, but I hope that he doesn't because he's so fucking unlikable. But he is really good. It's annoying how good Ian Garry is at fighting actually, considering he's so fucking such an insufferable human being. What's up, Baku? How you doing, my guy? What's crack-a-lackin'? But yeah, Ian Garry, bro, he's live in this fight. But I think I'm gonna end up picking Islam Makhachev just based on what we've seen from Islam. Like people say, "Oh, look what Ian Garry did against Bilal." It's like, yeah, look what JDM did against Bilal, and look what fucking Islam did to him too. It's like, granted, Islam and JDM are like comparable in size. Ian Garry is definitely a lot bigger than he is. I want to see these dudes face off. I want to see how much bigger Ian Garry looks than Islam Makhachev. Like if is he really gonna like size mog him that much? As the kids say. But Ian Garry 6'3", Islam Makhachev 5'10". Ian Garry 74-inch reach or 74.5-inch reach. Islam Makhachev 70.5-inch reach. So 5-inch height advantage, 4-inch reach advantage. I don't know, man. It's definitely interesting. Cuck is gonna get flogged. I hope so. We'll see. True. Hey, buddy, what's crack-a-lack and Rain G. But yeah, we're in here. We're gonna go ahead and break down the card, I guess. First, I just want to go ahead and quickly recap the last night's card. I wasn't able to watch it live just because I was out doing other shit. But the main event, bro, round 1 submission for Salkilld. That's super impressive. I'm definitely high. I was high on Salkilld before. I'm even fucking higher on this dude now. He's the real deal, legit as fuck. But yeah, I saw. Let's see. I saw the ladies' fights. I saw Miles Johns knock the fuck out of Johnny Vasquez. I saw Manuel Sosa beat the shit out of Richie Miranda, but he was getting kind of out grappled at certain points. I saw Sutherland get submitted because he sucks ass. I saw Nurgajai knock Bruno Lopez out. That was sick. Didn't see the Asplund fight. Didn't see Ty Miller. Goff. Didn't see Tainara beat Amanda Lemos. But I guess I can quickly just watch Yadir Dovai fucking chin Darren Elkins in 35 seconds. Bro, I'm glad that Darren Elkins retired because there's nothing else that he can... He's just outwashed as fuck, bro. He shouldn't be fighting. Like, that's just as simple as I can put it. Darren Elkins shouldn't be fighting anymore. Billy Quarantillo sold my fucking parlay. And then Quillan Salkilld absolutely destroyed Mateusz Gamrot. Even better than Charles Oliveira did, which is insane. Let's see. Let's watch Del Valle fucking chin this poor old man. All right. Aussie BJJ, baby. Hell yeah. What's up, KZ? What's up, We Fight All Night? How you doing? Salkilld big for that class. He's fun. Yeah, dude. Salkilld is fucking awesome, bro. Salkilld made it look relatively easy against Gamrot, which is insane. Like, I was expecting like it to be I was expecting it to be competitive. I was like, I'm not sure if, Salkilld is ready. I'm going to pick him. But, obviously Gamrot's live, but Bro, Salkilld just went in there and beat his ass and submitted him in round 1. Like, he was taking Gamrot down. He was out grappling him. He ended up fucking choking him out with a rear naked choke. Like, that shit's insane, bro. Del Valle just completely destroyed Darren Elkins. Not even close. Not even competitive. Big right hand. Over. Yep, that's, I mean, it's about what people were expecting. You were warned, KZ? I know, bro. You told me about Billy Quarantillo. Bro, fucking Mike Finch with his fucking gay-ass free bet, bro. I was like, alright, bro. Finch is on like a 6-week winning streak with the free bets, and then I fucking put Billy Q in the parlay. Mike Finch sold my ass, bro. He's like, Billy Q, he's gonna beat this old man, and then Billy Q gets his fucking ass whooped for fucking 3 rounds. Never gonna listen to Mike Finch again, bro. I should have listened to AJ. I should have listened to AJ's lock. I said last week betting on Billy Q is just not good betting advice. I agree, bro. And like even on a stream before that, I was like, oh, I don't know about putting Billy Q in a parlay. And then I saw that shit and I was like, fuck it, bro, I'm gonna do it. He's an underdog. And then I got my cheeks clapped. It is what it is. What's next for Quillan? I think it's Holloway because Armin is fighting Rufy. They should do Ilya versus Patty next, and Oliveira's out because of the passing of his teammate. That leaves Holloway. Quillan Holloway, I like the sound of that. Let me see if there's anybody else that we can see in the rankings here. Lightweight. Patty Ilya, I like that. Saruki and Rufy, I like that too. Charles is out. I mean, yeah, honestly, that's all there really is left. Is Max Holloway, at least ahead of him in the rankings. Salkilld versus Holloway would be fucking sick, dude. That'd be insane. I don't even know what to think of that. I mean, Salkilld could just grapple fuck Holloway, don't we think? I mean, if he did that to Gamrot, and we saw what Charles did to Holloway, I mean, fuck, dude. Salkilld might take Max down and choke his ass out. It's definitely possible. That's wild. Yeah, because BSD's coming off of a bad loss. They might do fucking Salkilld versus Parnas after Parnas beats the shit out of Dan Hooker. Let's see. I don't know who said this, but someone said that Mike Finch looks like Floop from Spy Kids. Who the fuck is Floop from Spy Kids? Let me see. He totally does. What the fuck? That's hilarious. Mike Finch totally looks like this motherfucker, bro. Fucking terrible Billy Q call, god damn it. But I did pretty good overall in picks. I think it went perfect. Don't care up too much. Yeah, I went 10-2. The only ones I got wrong were Sutherland and Quarantillo. Every other fight I got right on the card. Method of victories were kind of ass, but when it comes to just straight picks, your boy did pretty well. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and talk about UFC 330. This card is kind of fucking cheeks, but it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and get into it. The main event is sick, but, you know, it is what it is. We've got, let me see. Do you guys want to see my fucking big stupid face, or do you want me to have, like, the card here, like this, so I can just scroll through it? Or does it not matter? I think it looks better like this when I have the fights on the screen. Yeah, they look almost exactly alike. Yeah, they do. All right. Let's see here. Did I miss anything in chat? Nope, we are good. But Jeremiah Wells versus Miktabek Orabai. Bro, Orabai is going to fucking smoke this dude. I don't think that it's going to be... I mean, Wells can wrestle. But this roided up motherfucker, I don't think that Orabai is going to have too much problems with him. He's probably going to knock him out on the feet. Wells is going to be significantly slower. Wells is going to gas out. 39 years old. I mean, Miktabek Orabai is fucking him, bro. Miktabek Orabai straight out of 10,000 BC. Let's see. I spelled his name wrong in my video description. It is what it is. But yeah, Orabai, he's gonna get this shit done. They fucking unfroze this guy from an iceberg, and now he's fighting in the UFC. So we're good to go. Yeah, Orobai, bro. I just think his wrestling, his pace, his overall just grappling is going to be too much for Wells. Like, Wells might be good at, like, stuffing the takedowns early. He's going to throw big shots, but Orobai's durable. Orobai is just... I feel... Even though you guys are, like, relatively the same size, I think he's just going to look bigger than Wells. Because Wells is, like, a short, stocky dude. Orobai, he's, like, a longer, lankier type. I think he's going to look bigger than Wells, even though there's only a 1-inch difference in height. He's going to be the bigger guy out of the two. Just have a larger frame. Yeah, bro. Orobai's going to take him down. He's going to pressure him. He's going to fuck him up. He's going to get him tired. I'm thinking Orobai by either inside the distance, I would say. Probably by finish, by knockout or submission. Not too sure. Maybe a decision. How many times has Jeremiah Wells been finished? 4 losses. He's been knocked out 1 time, or submitted 1 time in the 3rd round. Who was that by? That was... What the fuck? Hello? Where are we at? All these canceled fights, bro. Holy shit. Carlston Harris choked him out. So if you're getting choked out by Carlston Harris, even though he does have some solid jiu-jitsu, like, nah, bro. Orobai's gonna choke this motherfucker out. And this was, like, a comeback victory, because Harris was just getting wrestle-fucked by Wells. Wells shot, like, an ugly takedown. Harris was able to choke him out. I remember that. Yeah, I'm thinking Mektabek Orobai is going to be the first guy to either knock him out or the second guy to submit him here. Now we've got Neil Magny versus Ramiz Brahimaj. This fucking fight, bro. I don't know how to feel about this one. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This one is... I know Ramiz Brahimaj's coming off of a loss. He looked pretty fucking mid. Yeah, I was against Punahele Soriano. Soriano was just out wrestling him. Looked good against Vanderford. Let's see. Mike Finch looks like a grown-up Jimmy Neutron. He fucking does, bro. Do it shirtless and shadow box when it's a favorite fighter of yours. What are we talking about right now? I like stats up for sure. If Islam beats Ian, do you think Islam will eventually surpass Silva's win streak? I don't think so. Well, how far away is he from surpassing Silva's win streak? What's his streak right now? Because I don't know how many more fights Islam is going to do. Seems like too big of a favorite. My titty back. 9 years old or older was 3-0 last card. Here's first. Salkilld only loses to higher level strikers. Called it last week. Oral gay. Younger fighters won. 9 years younger or more. So, I mean... Yeah, Orobai has a significant youth advantage. I think that he's going to make Jeremiah Wells look fucking old, bro. He's going to fuck him up. But Neil Magny versus Ramiz Brahimaj, we only have a 6-year difference here. And it's just like, Neil Magny's good at, like, losing until he just suddenly wins in the 3rd round. How many times has he done that, bro? How many round 3 finishes did Neil Magny have? 3 subs in the 3rd round, 4 TKOs in the 3rd round. So 7 round 3 finishes. Got destroyed against Amosov, but Amosov is a monster. Finished Jake Matthews in round 3 after Jake Matthews got fucking cheated out of his submission because the ref stopped the fight early. Or yeah, he stopped the round early. TKO'd Zaleski in round 2. And they got knocked out by Prates, knocked out by Michael Morales. Submitted ground and pound finished Mike Malott. Fraud checked his ass. I don't know, bro. So it's like you can see that there's like a level of guy that Neil Magny loses to. Yaroslav Amosov, former champ, 28-1. Carlos Prates just fucking raped Jack Della Maddalena. Sorry, Pacu. But yeah, fucking destroyed him. Potentially going to fight for the belt. Beat Michael Morales. Potentially going to fight for the belt. Lost to Ian Garry. Fighting for the belt. Gilbert Burns. Fought for the belt. Shavkat Rachmanov. Was going to fight for the belt before the injuries. Let me see. Let me get rid of the grappling. Beat Max Griffin. Beat D-Rod. Beat Phil Rowe. Beat Jeff Neal. Beat Robbie Lawler. Lost to Michael Chiesa. Gross. I don't know, man. It just seems like there's a certain level of guy that Neil Magny loses to, and it's like elite dudes. And I don't think that Ramiz Brahimaj is an elite dude. 13-6. Got out wrestled by Puna. Submitted to Austin Vanderford. Submitted Billy Ray Goff. Submitted TKO'd Mickey Gall. Mickey Gall sucks ass. Lost a decision to Themba Garimbo. Bro. Got TKO'd. He got his fucking ear elbowed off by Max Griffin. Do you guys remember that shit when Ramiz Brahimaj's fucking ear was hanging off of his head like a fucking strudel? Bro, that shit was ridiculous. That shit was disgusting. That shit was fucking disgusting. That was like when I first started watching the UFC too, and I saw Ramiz Brahimaj's fucking ear like separated from his cranium. Bro. Neil Magny's gonna whoop his ass, bro. I don't give a fuck. I mean, like, Neil Magny's only losing to the best guys. Ramiz Brahimaj has only beaten fucking bums. Is losing to guys that aren't that good either. He's gonna go early for the sub. He's gonna gas out, and Neil Magny's gonna fucking just piece him up, outpoint him, fuck him up in the clinch. Eventually, start out grappling him. I'm going with Neil Magny over Brahimaj, bro. Just different levels of competition, different levels of wins, different levels of losses. Yeah, let's see here. Sorry, KZ, I typed dyslexic. I think you understand that if you're younger by 9 years or more, you win at least. The more you win. At least yesterday it was 3-0. Yeah, for sure. No, the younger guys definitely fucking showed out yesterday. And I think relatively the same thing is going to happen today, except for with Neil Magny. Don't say sorry to me. Fuck that loser, get good. All right, there you go. I know that, yeah, the Australians are kind of sad about JDM getting fucking, you know, butt fucked by Carlos Prates, but it is what it is. But I hear you, though. Get good, exactly. Rafael Tobias versus Lucas Fernando. Rafael Tobias looked like absolute fucking dog shit against DR Nurgajai. But, I mean, considering DR Nurgajai just fucked up Bruno Lopez in round 1, I mean, I guess that loss hasn't aged that terribly, even though he did look fucking terrible. I don't know shit about this Lucas Fernando guy. Never been finished. Only has lost to guys in the UFC outside of this loss to Diego Diaz. Who the fuck is Diego Diaz? Alright, he's like a fucking solid looking Brazilian dude. 20-7. He was 11-3 when what's his face? Lucas Fernando was 5-0. He lost to Cesar Almeida by decision back in 2023. He lost to Azamat Bakoyev by decision. All right. And then since then, he's on a 4-fight winning streak. Rafael Tobias looked kind of like shit in his UFC debut. Looked pretty good in his Contender Series fight. But look at this fucking guy that he fought, bro. Like, come on, bro. This fucking fat tub of shit. I don't know, bro. Bro, Brazilian names are so fucking ridiculous. Marcelo Alejandro Núñez Sparling. Willie Anderson Paiva. The fuck kind of name is Willie Anderson? Willie Anderson? Isn't that the fucking dude that, like, it's like the country singer? Am I fucking crazy? No, that's Willie Nelson. Fucking Willie Anderson. Get the fuck out of here, bro. But yeah, other than that, I'm probably going to pick Lucas Fernando without knowing anything about him just because Rafael Tobias is bad. But I'm going to watch some tape on him. I'm going to see what's up. But he's a minus 200 favorite. We're going to see what's up with Lucas Fernando, if he's any good or not. Vicente Luque versus Tresean Gore. Fucking yuck, dude. God damn. So many matchups on this card are just fucking gross, bro. Just fucking... God, I hate this card, dude. It is... Like, Neil Magny, Ramiz Brahimaj, it's just like none of these guys are ever going to make it to the belt. It's either just like washed motherfuckers against motherfuckers that are just, I don't know, bro. Don't doubt the titties. LOL. Yeah, bro. I mean, this fucking card. Yeah, we're going with Tresean Gore just because Vicente Luque is washed as fuck. I picked Kelvin Gastelum against him, but it's just, dude. Kelvin Gastelum is dog shit, and Tresean Gore at least is taking his career seriously. He looked good against Azamat Bakoyev, fraud checked him, beat his ass. So we're going with Tresean Gore, bro. I hate to even make that pick, but I just think Vicente Luque is washed. Tresean Gore hits hard. He's got good, decent enough grappling. What didn't he get submitted by? Who did he get submitted by? Tresean Gore has never been submitted, but he has been knocked out. He got knocked out by Tulio, and he got knocked out by Cody fucking Brundage, dude. Oh my god, disgusting. But I remember he almost ripped Josh Fremd's head off of his body. He almost did the same thing to Trocoli. His guillotine is fucking disgusting. So yeah, I'm thinking Tresean Gore, bro. He's going to hurt Vicente Luque with a big shot on the feet. I just don't think that Luque is... don't know, man. I'm just not feeling Luque. He was on like a losing streak. Let's see who he was losing to. So Kevin Holland, Joel Alvarez didn't age too bad, but he looked terrible in that Joel Alvarez fight. Looked pretty bad against Kevin Holland too. Quit against Joaquin Buckley. And this was like when he was in his prime. I don't know, man. I'm leaning Tresean Gore, but I fucking hate this fight. Donte Johnson versus Eric McConico. Donte Johnson looked terrible against Cody Brundage last time. Fought him to a fucking split decision. Jesus Christ. Before that, guillotine Cedricus Dumas. Knocked out some fat... I mean, I guess he's not that fucking fat, but I don't remember this guy. I don't remember his Dana White Contender Series fight. I just know that he looked crazy. He was like a 5'10" heavyweight. A 5'8" heavyweight. Yeah, I remember that. Eric McConico... He got kind of rocked against Rodolfo Vieira, but he eventually just came back, started beating the shit out of him. Looked pretty good against... I mean, he looked... He made Baisangro Sesarkayev look bad more than he looked good against him, so... I don't know. Do with that what you will. Cody Brundage. A lot of people thought that was a robbery. Lost to Ruzaboyev. Ruzaboyev's good. I don't know, man. Just like a bunch of low-level fights on this card. Let's see, gimmick brain bleed. I need to watch tape. Me and Jake gonna be on maybe tonight. I'm down, bro. I'm gonna be in there. We're gonna talk about it. Shout out Tresean. Yeah, Tresean Gore, bro. Tresean Gore has a strange looking face. Very strange looking face. Let's see. Can you guys tell me why Tresean Gore looks like a fucking black Korean man? Like, am I crazy? And why are this motherfucker's eyes so close together, bro? Why is Tresean Gore... Why does he look like a fucking Cyclops? Can you guys tell me that? Why does Tresean Gore look like a Cyclops? Why are his eyes so close together? Why does this motherfucker look like a black Chinese person? Why does Tresean Gore look like that, bro? Can someone explain to me why Tresean Gore looks like this, bro? Jesus Christ. Alright, and I have to fucking pick this guy? You're telling me this is who I need to fucking pick against Vicente Luque? God damn it. Alright, anyways, fuck it. Let's go ahead and get back into it. Damn, y'all tapped in. What's up, Sherm? We always in here. We're tapped in. We're talking about these fights. We're fucking on it. We're on it quick. He got a touch of the downs. Yeah, he just got grazed by it. You know that fucking Tresean Gore is making grilled cheese sandwiches at night, bro. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. The silent bleeder. Luque by retardation. Let's see. He looks like Alvin and the Chipmunks. He looks like Alvin and all the two other Chipmunks. He looks like all three of them. Let's see. What's good, Savages? What's up, Braden K? How you doing? What's cracking, my guy? What's up, and what's up, Sherm? Let's see. We got Donte Johnson versus Eric McConico. I don't know, bro. I mean, I think McConico's kind of chinny. So Donte Johnson might catch him. But, dude, Donte Johnson looked so fucking bad against Cody Brundage. Fuck it, bro. I'll lean Donte Johnson just because I don't like Eric McConico's durability. I think Donte Johnson should at least be able to find a shot on him. But fuck, it's just like that Cody Brundage fight. I don't know, dude. It's a really bad look. I'm going to watch tape. I'm going to watch those fights back. I don't like that Eric McConico got rocked by jiu-jitsu guy, Rodolfo Vieira. But we'll see. Early lane is going to be Donte Johnson. Moving along, we've got Jalin Turner versus Kauê Fernandes. All right, now this fight is fucking sick as shit. Okay, I'm not going to talk shit about this fight. This is one of the better fights on the card. I would say, is this better than the co-main? I mean, well, yeah, because it's fucking Mackenzie Dern versus Gillian Robertson. Cool ladies fight, but Jalin Turner versus Kauê Fernandes is definitely better. Kauê Fernandes is a slight underdog. That's interesting. Jalin Turner. I mean, Kauê looked really good against Harry Hardwick. You know what I mean? Like, he just, like, killed him with leg kicks. Went to decision with Guram Kutateladze. Knocked out Muhammad Yahya. Lost a split decision to Mark Jacasey. So he hasn't really fought anybody good in the UFC at all. Like, Muhammad Yahya, fucking garbage. Guram Kutateladze was on a big losing streak and got cut. Harry Hardwick sucks ass. Couldn't check a leg kick. I don't know, man. Kauê's good, but it's like he's looking good against guys that aren't good. So Jalin Turner has been fighting like really, really good guys. This lady's fucking hot. All right, this Jalin Turner's been fighting good guys. You know, he TKO'd Edson Barboza. That shit wasn't even close. Completely smoked Barboza. Got submitted by Ignacio Bahamondes because he put himself into a triangle like a fucking idiot. Sold the win against Renato Moicano at UFC 300. He was going to win, and then he just walked away, and then he let Moicano up. Damn near fucking murdered Bobby King Green. Can we talk about King Green for a second, bro? Coming back after almost being executed live on TV by fucking Jalin Turner. What a career turnaround for Bobby Green. Because, dude, that... You guys, I'm sure you guys have seen that Guru clip of him just... of Bobby Green just unconscious on the mat, and Jalin Turner's just like punching the fuck out of him, and he's like, ref, stop the fight, ref, what the fuck, just like losing his shit. Yeah, bro. So Bobby Green coming back after that is a good look. The fight against Dan Hooker was sick. That's when Dan Hooker like broke his arm, and he's like, it's just a scratch, whatever. Great fight. Got robbed against Mateus Gamrot. He beat Mateus Gamrot's ass. He came back, or Gamrot was just wrestle fucking him. And Jalin Turner was actually doing damage on the feet. He should have won that fight. Submitted Brad Riddell. TKO Jamie Malarkey. Submitted Uros Medic. That's a very, very, very good win. Down at lightweight, granted, but it's like that win has aged like fucking fine wine. Submitted whoever the fuck Brock Weaver is. TKO Josh Kulabau. Lost his decision to Matt Favola. I don't know, man. Jalin Turner is probably going to beat Kauê Fernandes. Kauê Fernandes, he has nasty, slick striking, but it's not like Jalin Turner is some kind of fucking bum on the feet. I don't know, man. I'm gonna watch back that Guram fight. I know that he was like a plus, yeah, he was a plus 300 underdog against Guram Kutateladze. That was when people still thought that Guram was like the real deal. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm going Jalin Turner, bro. He's got good submissions. He's dangerous on the feet as well. Long punches. Kauê Fernandes is only 5'9". What the fuck? I swear I thought this dude was like 6 foot something. Kauê Fernandes is significantly smaller than Jalin Turner as well. How fucking small is Harry Hardwick, dude? I feel like he made Harry Hardwick look tiny as fuck. Maybe he just made him look skinny. That's crazy. Yeah, bro, I thought these guys were even, like, relatively the same size. That's insane. Yeah, Jalin Turner's gonna fucking destroy this dude. Kauê Fernandes is fast. He has that nasty calf kick. I don't think that he's gonna be able to just find that over and over and over again on Jalin Turner like he was on Harry Hardwick. Jalin Turner's fast, powerful, athletic, dangerous. He's probably gonna knock out Kauê Fernandes, honestly. Kauê Fernandes, he might catch him while Kauê's throwing a kick. Like, Kauê's throwing a calf kick, Jalin Turner just catches it with a right hand straight down the middle, pops him, drops him. Finds the finish. Let's see. Gang is here. Yep. Gore. You mean Bakoyev's dad? Exactly. Fucking Azamat Bakoyev's father. Lads, what's up? Johnson is an industry plant. I know the Brundage fight isn't the best look, but that happens sometimes. Gautier laid an egg versus Pelayev. Yeah. But it's like it didn't. It's not like it went to a split decision. You know, like Gautier was dropping him all over the place. He had him running away. Like, bro, Donte Johnson was far too competitive with Cody Brundage, but I do know what you mean. Like, Gautier was supposed to go and knock him out. Money made on this fight. You think Turner versus Kauê goes to the card, or one of them finds a finish? Kauê's so entertaining. Top 5 favorite fighters for me. Yeah, Kauê's awesome, bro, but I just think that Jalin Turner is going to be too much for him. The Bobby Green win is aging like gold. Honestly, it is. Damn, really, Paku? So you're on the dog here, I guess. I like Kauê plus 3.5. Fernandes is used to fighting taller dudes, though. Who was he fighting that he, like, is it outside of the UFC? Let me see. I know Guram wasn't taller than him. Guram is, I mean, 5'11", but that's not like 6'3" Jalin Turner. Let's see. Muhammad Yahya, short. 5'9", same height. Mark Jacasey, what, he's like 5'10"? Yeah, 5'10". Felipe Douglas, 5'10". This dude's height isn't even fucking disclosed. So he lost a decision against this guy. I don't know, man. He hasn't fought anybody that's 6'3", though, from what I'm seeing. And anybody he fought at this level is not good, if they are tall. So I don't know. Yeah, for sure. Solid amount of wins. And he's hot right now. It is true. It is true. I need to watch tape, Braden. Haven't watched a lick of footage on any of these dudes yet. I'll get back to you later in the week. Dylan's really susceptible to leg kicks, and Kauê showed us he got some disgusting leg kicks his last fight. Bet Paco, I like Turner. Maybe decision. I don't know yet. It's just we I don't feel like we can compare Harry Hardwick to Jalin Turner. It's not the same thing at all. You know, I know what you guys are saying. Like, Kauê looked fucking nasty in his last fight, but it's like Harry Hardwick is not good, bro. It's like I don't think that like we can compare the two. Like Harry Hardwick was like a featherweight moving up in weight. Yeah, he's a featherweight and he's 5'8". Jalin Turner's a legit lightweight that used to fight up at 170, 6'3". Like he's a giant fucking motherfucker, bro. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Harry Hardwick is like the most unathletic dude on the UFC roster. But yeah, I guess early pick is going to be Jalin Turner. I do want to watch that Guram Kutateladze fight back. I want to see what that was looking like. Chidi and Njokuani versus Joel Alvarez. I'm thinking Joel Alvarez by submission, bro. So this sucks for Chidi, bro, because he was going to fight Jeff Neal, and now he's coming in to fight Joel Alvarez, which is a much tougher matchup than Jeff Neal coming off that KO loss. Yeah, Joel Alvarez. Chidi and Njokuani got submitted by Jake Matthews in like under 2 minutes. Yeah, a minute and 9 seconds he got rear naked choked by Jake Matthews. I just think that there's a big level difference in the grappling here. Joel Alvarez, I think that he can hang with Chidi on the feet. If it's just like a pure striking match, like yeah, Joel Alvarez is gonna have some issues. But Joel Alvarez is gonna use the striking to get into the grappling range. I think that he gets Chidi's back on a body lock, gets him up against the cage, drags him down, attacks submissions. I think that he gets Chidi out of there by sub. Joel Alvarez is really fucking solid. Just because he got fucked up by Yaroslav Amosov doesn't mean that, you know, he's all of a sudden not a great grappler. It's just that Amosov is like one of the top 3 guys at welterweight when it comes to the grappling. It's like Islam, like Sean Brady, and then Yaroslav Amosov, pretty much. So, yeah, man, I'm going with yeah, Joel Alvarez is gonna find this submission over Chidi. Chidi, long, tall, powerful. Ugh. But Joel Alvarez is also tall and long as well. I think that he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna get caught by something stupid by Chidi and Njokuani, bro. And we've seen Chidi and Njokuani has a little bit of break in him, especially down at 170. I mean, I don't know, man. He just kind of like lets these fights slip away from him. I feel like he tends to get like discouraged in there if things aren't going his way, or if things are just a bit harder than he wants them to be. Pause. But yeah, so he lost against Carlos Leal, lost against Jake Matthews, beat Eliseo Zaleski dos Santos. Zaleski's like a small old man. How old is he? So he's 39, he's 5'11", not the same. Beat Jared Gooden. Jared Gooden fucking sucks. Beat Reese McKee. Reese McKee is meh. Got TKO'd by Oleg Shajak up at 185. Lost Albert Duraev. Lost to Gregory Rodriguez after he kneed a hole into his head. I don't know, man. Joel Alvarez, I just think he's on a different level than Chidi right now. Yeah, I like Joel Alvarez here. Let's see. I'm not comparing the two fighters. I'm saying Kauê likes to throw the calf kick. He does, for sure. And I think that Jalin can pick up on that and punish him for it. Turner is used to losing, though. His record is dog water. That is also true. He's not one of those guys who hurts the calf, then abandons the calf kick after one round and stops doing it. He's a giant pussy. Yeah, Jalin Turner kind of is, he's like a kind of take his ball and go home kind of fighter. Like when he got submitted by Ignacio Bahamondes and he's like, I'm retiring. It's like, that's not a good look. But yeah, he sticks to meat and potatoes, which typically beats Jalin. I hear you. Dog water, hot dog water, both, bro. 50% of each. Alvarez is an absolute lock for me this week. I like it. Alvarez plus Orobai. I like it, bro. I'll make sure to tail that so then it doesn't hit. One of them will lose. Take your pick. Yeah, Braden, I like it. Alvarez plus Orobai over 2.5 rounds. Islam versus Garry fight. Not even Shav could finish the cuck. Also fair. And then fucking Garry knocks Islam out with a knee in the first round. No. But yeah, we're going Joel Alvarez by submission. Now we got Edson Barboza versus Esteban Ribovics. Kind of a crazy line here. Ribovics is a minus 400 favorite. Barboza is plus 315. I guess it's just because, Barboza is old. This is going to be a striking match. He's coming off of a knockout loss. He's kind of washed. Ribovics tends to look good against strikers. He got fucking destroyed by Gamrot, but Edson Barboza is not going to come in here to wrestle him. So yeah, it's most likely going to be Esteban Ribovics just pressure fucking Edson Barboza. Might find the stoppage. Probably a decision. But yeah, Ribovics is going to look good here. I guess it makes sense that he's a minus 400 favorite, but fuck it. I don't know if you guys think that Edson Barboza at plus 315 is like worth betting on. I don't think so, because I don't think he fucking wins, but the odds just seem a little bit lopsided, or maybe I'm tripping. Maybe they're not. Because, yeah, Edson Barboza is 40, dude. I don't know if he got a win before the Turner fight. No, he lost to Jakar Close. Ugh. Before that, he lost to Lerone Murphy. Sadiq Yusuf, he got a win over him. Need Billy Quarantillo into oblivion. Got cooked by Bryce Mitchell. TKO'd by Giga Chikadze. Yeah, bro, I'm going Ribovics. I'm probably going Ribovics either by later round TKO, maybe 2 or 3. Do you guys think Barboza survives to a decision? I'm going to say this is my real question to you guys. Do we think that Esteban Ribovics will finish Barboza inside the distance? I'm going to say, well, shit, who knows if it's a fucking 5 submissions. Do we think he finds the finish, or do we think this fight goes to a decision? Let's see. I'll go throw some of that at TV if he does. Edson was boys with Allen, I know that. He's fighting with a heavy heart next weekend for sure. Let's see. Favorite bet for the fight. Yes, I do finish for sure. Finish these pay-per-view cards. Typically how the prospects get finishes. Yeah, I'm gonna say that Esteban Ribovics, he probably does find the finish here. No odds yet, but I'm interested. Look at the last pay-per-view card. Riley finish, Penis finish, Patty finish, Tommy finish. That's just with how like the matchups are set up, but I hear you for sure. Mansur Abdul-Malik versus Dustin Stoltzfus. I mean, Malik is going to knock Stoltzfus out most likely. That's what this is being set up for. Stoltzfus been knocked out twice in the first round. He got knocked out by Bruno Fajeda. He got knocked out by Abus Magomedov. They're just trying to get Mansur Abdul-Malik a win here after he got fucking destroyed by Yusri Belgarui. But yeah. Stoltzfus is well-rounded, good at wrestling. Mansur Abdul-Malik is a good wrestler as well. This is just a setup fight for Abdul-Malik to come out here and look good against Stoltzfus, who they don't really give a fuck about. Riley, my dog. Love his style. Gable finish. Well, yeah, Gable got a finish because he fought a fucking bum. Prospects get fed finishes on pay-per-view cards to push them to the casual viewers who only watch big cards. That's true. Yeah, they give them favorable matchups, so then they're like, yeah, this dude is most likely going to get a finish here. For sure. It's all, like, calculated. But yeah, Malik, knockout. I would be pretty, I mean, or a submission, potentially. Like, he hurts him bad. Stoltzfus tries to shoot, like, a shitty shot. And then Malik just fucking guillotines the shit out of him. How many submission wins does he have? 2, but they're both in the UFC if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Trockley. Well, Trockley's fucking garbage. All right, and the other one was outside of the UFC, so 2 guillotines. Who knows, man? But it's gonna be Abdul-Malik by finish for sure. This is just a squash match. But yeah, going on, we got Charles Johnson versus Jose Ochoa. Damn, bro. The odds are fucking trash. Plus 280 on Charles Johnson. Jose Ochoa minus 355. I think that Ochoa wins, but it's like, fuck me, dude. 25 versus 35. Jose Ochoa looked really, really good in his last fight against Clayton Carpenter. Absolutely beat the shit out of him. Charles Johnson got Sulov stretched last time. But yeah, I'm going Jose Ochoa. Charles Johnson can eat a dick, bro, with his stupid-ass fucking haircut and for selling my parlay against Alex Perez, getting knocked out by fucking Alex Perez. Jesus Christ. You fucking knock out Loner Kavanagh and Joshua Van, and then you get knocked out by fucking Alex Perez on a 6-fight losing streak, you fucking stupid haircutted piece of shit motherfucker. Charles Johnson, bro. Fuck this guy, bro. God damn it. Let's see. It seems to be scripted. Did y'all tag the parlay I gave out? I did not. I bet on Billy Q because I'm retarded. Mansur KO. Yeah, Mansur by finish. Makes Belgary look better. Also true. Asplin, Miller, Tainara, Dovai. Good shit. Next week I'm on Ochoa, Dern, Mikdavek, Ribovics, Moneyline. I like them all. They're pushing Belgarui. This is Mansur's first fight immediately following Belgarui. They're giving him a finish this fight. Makes Belgarui look more impressive. That is true as well. I agree with you. Agreed. Yeah, bro. Fuck Charles Johnson, bro. Jose Ochoa, I think that he's going to look good in the striking. He has good cardio. He has good wrestling. He's well-rounded. Good knees. Charles Johnson, he has his good... he actually doesn't have a stupid haircut in this picture. What a surprise. But yeah, he has good boxing. Decent kicks. Good cardio. Went to split with Bruno Silva, though. Knocked out by Alex Perez. Fucking knocks out Loner Kavanagh. Loses the decision to the Roy Cheat Temerov. Before that, he was on a 4-fight winning streak. Yeah. Jose Ochoa, even though there is a big difference in like level of competition, I think that Jose Ochoa is solid. And he looked good against Asil Mabayev. He got wrestle fucked, but like he wasn't like... It was just like control from Asil Mabayev. And he was like putting him in submissions. It was a pretty competitive fight against him and Asil. And he took that fight on short notice as well. And him versus Loner Kavanagh was ultra competitive as well. So I'm going Jose Ochoa. He's got the youth advantage. I like his striking. I like his grappling. I like the danger factor with him. I don't think that he's just going to get caught by Charles Johnson here. At least I fucking hope not. We'll see. I mean, shit. Charles Johnson knocked out Joshua Van and Loner Kavanagh, so who's to say he doesn't fucking knock out Jose Ochoa? This stupid fuck. But yeah, we're going with Jose Ochoa here. Charles Johnson is a live dog as usual because he's fighting a prospect that people are actually hyped up for. But yeah, going with Jose Ochoa here. Now, Mackenzie Dern versus Gillian Robertson. I like this fight a lot. They're both hot, but let's see. You did not bet on Billy Q? I did, bro, because literally I'm probably the worst bettor that you've ever met in your entire life. I'll tell you that right now. I went 10-2 on fucking the card. 10 fights right, 2 fights wrong. And of course, I had to fucking have Billy Q in the parlay, bro. I could have bet on literally 9 other fighters. Well, I guess 8 other fighters because I had Salkilld in there. But I could have bet on 8 other fighters and I would have fucking won. But I bet on Billy Q because I'm that retarded. I also got Sutherland wrong. Let's see. My picks are solid. My bets are fucking absolute horse fucking donkey shit. Weird thing I like to do for the big industry plans. For example, CLD beats Pelayev. He gets a KO immediately following. Riley beats Grad. He gets a sub immediately following. Ochoa's a lock this week. I'd say so too. Wait, Inner G? Never mind, I'm not locking Ochoa. That's what I'm saying. He did bet Billy Q. I tried to talk him off. Yeah, bro, I fucked up. I just wanted to make a fucking... I wanted to make at least $100 because that's like what my book is, like the minimum withdrawal is $100. So I was like, fuck it, bro. How can I make $100? Salkilld, Billy Q, $25 for 100. Let me do it. I should have just done like DR Nurgajai by knockout or something. Johnson likes to get bent in half versus dudes you think he has a chance against and beats dudes you think he loses to. Exactly. That's the issue. That's the fucking issue, bro. Like, Charles Johnson is going to fucking knock out Francis Ngannou and he's going to lose to fucking Carlos Esparza, piece of shit. Ugh, God damn it, bro. Fucking Charles Johnson. This dude raises my blood pressure. Get a new sports book, low-key. I can cash out $10 if I want. Yeah, no. It's like the only one that works for me, though. But I gotta look into other ones. I cashed out on a plus 330 bet with Tainara money line, Quillan money line, and basketball under to return 400. God bless you, bro. I'm happy that you guys win your bets, honestly. I'm a pussy, bro. Fuck. It is what it is. At least you're winning, you know? It's better to win pussy bets than to lose big fucking dick swinging bets. Let's see. But yeah, Mackenzie Dern versus Gillian Robertson. Break out the lube, boy. No, I'm just kidding. All right, but yeah, Mackenzie Dern, I think she's going to beat Gillian Robertson. I just think that she's more consequential on the feet. She's more dangerous on the feet. She has heavier hands. Just is overall the more dangerous striker of the two. It's not like Mackenzie Dern's some kind of fucking high-level kickboxer, but she fucking swings pretty fucking hard with her fists. And Gillian Robertson is just not good on the feet at all. And I don't see how Gillian Robertson takes Mackenzie Dern down and dominates her on the ground. Like, that would be fucking shocking. That really would be shocking. But, yeah. And Mackenzie Dern can hang with the jiu-jitsu. And I think that just her striking is just a big advantage for her in this fight. Like, Gillian Robertson can't really strike for shit. Mackenzie Dern at least she hucks fucking haymakers and she catches bitches. She catches girls sometimes, bro. Like, dude, Mackenzie Dern whooped Angela Hill's ass. Like, that shit was crazy. It's funny how she has no knockout wins, though. But yeah, she beat the fuck out of Angela Hill. I think she rocks girls on the feet, and that opens up her grappling. Beat Lupita. I don't remember how a lot of these fights went. I'm not gonna lie. Virna, that shit was boring. Amanda Hebas, I guess she got the armbar last second. Lupita, don't remember that fight at all. Lost to Amanda Lemos. She couldn't get the takedowns. Kind of get beat up on the feet. She got beat up by Jessica Andrade. Same thing. Couldn't get the takedowns. Got beat up on the feet. Angela Hill, she beat the shit out of her for fucking 5 rounds. That shit was insane. Lost to Yan Jiaonan. Don't remember that fight at all, but I'm just assuming she couldn't get the takedown and got beat up on the feet. Tisha Pennington split. Don't remember that shit. Marina Rodriguez lost a decision. I don't remember this fight at all, but I'm just going to go ahead and fucking take a wild guess and say she couldn't get the takedowns and she got beat up on the feet. So it's like, I don't... It's like we're seeing a trend here, you know? But it's like Gillian Robertson. Like, I'm thinking that she's not going to be able to get the takedown and she's going to get beat up on the feet. Like, that's what I'm thinking here. Because Gillian Robertson, I don't think she's going to fuck Mackenzie Dern up in the grappling, and she can't strike with her either. So it's like, and she was able to TKO Marina Rodriguez. It's impressive, but it's like an older version of her, I guess. Luana Pinheiro, that's when she did like that 12-6 elbow to that chick. Got her right in the pussy with that shit. I remember that. Or elbowed her right in the butthole. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know, boys. I'm going with Mackenzie Dern. I just think that she punches harder. And she's better at punching. And I think that that's honestly what this fight's going to come down to. Is that Gillian Robertson isn't good at punching. Mackenzie Dern is slightly better at punching. And then the grappling just kind of cancels each other out. And then Mackenzie Dern's just going to win. Because she's going to punch Gillian harder in the face than Gillian can punch her in the face. I mean, it can't get any simpler than that, honestly. But that's just how I see that fight going. The smaller the bet, the better I do. It makes no sense. Fuck it, Gillian belt to ass. No Bray to no. Make it 5-0 and dye my buzz cut red after Canada gets him another champ. I got her in. I've been on her for weeks now. She's the first one I lose on. It's worth it. Who does Dern beat up on the feet ever? Angela Hill, bro. Angela Hill. She beat the fucking dog shit out of Angela Hill on the feet, bro. She whooped her ass. That shit was crazy. Dern is champ because she's easier to promote than Jan Jaroba. Yeah, it's true. I mean, Jan Jaroba's fucking disgusting. Mackenzie Dern is hot. I mean, yeah. I mean, I gotcha. I get it, for sure. I know. We're on the same page with that one. But yeah, no, I just think that Mackenzie Dern's going to beat up Gillian Robertson on the feet. But you could say the same thing for Gillian Robertson. Gillian Robertson hasn't fucking beaten up a single human being on the feet ever. Mackenzie Dern, at least, she beat up Angela Hill. I can switch to that. Angela Hill gets her ass kicked in the feet by everyone in the division. Literally everybody. She fucking outstruck what's-her-face? That Chinese chick. That Chinese chick that looked fucking terrible against her. You know? But you're not gonna sit here and tell me that Gillian Robertson's winning a kickboxing match. Like, you're assuming that she's gonna win because she's gonna implement her grappling. But I just don't think that she's gonna be able to. You know? I just think that Mackenzie Dern's going to nullify her grappling. Dern is literally better everywhere. Struggle to find a path for Gillian, and I don't watch WMA tapes, so Dern all day. That's what I'm saying. Paku's with me. But let's go ahead and move on from the fucking UFC Strawweight Championship. Zhang Wei Li beats the fuck out of both of these chicks. But Islam Makhachev versus Ian Machado Garry. Stop it. Gillian has way more dog in her than Angela Hill in the Big 26. Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. But Islam versus Garry. I fucking hate both of them. You know what I mean? I hate Islam because of his fight against JDM, and I hate Ian Garry because of who he is as a human. So it's like, I hate them both. If they could both lose, I'd be happy. And if like then they both lose, and then Michael Morales and Carlos Prates fight for the belt, so then we can have an actual entertaining champion. But fuck it, bro. Battle of who I hate less. I don't fucking know, dude. Fuck both of these guys. I'll probably lean Islam just based on what we've seen from him. He's always able to find that takedown no matter who he's fighting. Jesus fucking Christ, but who knows, man. Ian Garry looked good against Shavkat, but he hasn't fought anybody else to that same level of grappling. Let's see. Bilal Muhammad is not anywhere near the level of grappler or wrestler as Islam. Carlos Prates is a striker. Win aged very well. Lost to Shavkat Rakhmonov. Who's getting fucked up on the feet by MVP. Had to wrestle him to a win. Ran like a bitch from Jeff Neal for 3 rounds and hugged him up against the cage. Leg kicked Neil Magny 1,000 times. Head kicked D-Rod. All right. Was able to knock out Kenan Song after he got rocked and dropped in round 1, I think. Beat Gabe Green. Beat Darian Weeks. Beat Jordan Williams. Before that, he was in Cage Warriors fighting fucking no-names. Islam, let's see, had a super fucking gay fight against JDM. Made me want to kill myself. Submitted Renato Moicano as he came in on a day's notice. Ended up submitting Dustin Poirier in round 5. He was looking good on the feet against him. And, you know, it was a competitive fight. But Islam was able to find that sub in round 5. Got a fluke-ass fucking bullshit head kick knockout over Alexander Volkanovski as Volkanovski came in on 10 days' notice. And if Volkanovski had a full camp in the rematch, he would have beat the fucking dog shit out of Islam Makhachev. Got a robbery win against Alexander Volkanovski. Beat up Charles Oliveira. Took him down multiple times. Rocked him after Charles stepped in with a flying knee. Submitted him with an arm triangle. Ground and pound TKO'd King Green. Kimura Dan Hooker. Rear naked choked Thiago Moises in round 4. Submitted Drew Dober. Man, fuck both of these guys, bro. I fucking hate these motherfuckers. Fuck both of these fighters, bro. But I guess we're just going to go with Islam. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Islam will probably be able to find the takedown. If not, Ian Garry probably is going to outstrike him on the feet. Let's see. That's true. Yeah, okay, Gillian does have better ground and pound. That is true. I didn't like the end of Ian's fight against Prates. Yeah, bro, he got fucking dropped and was crawling away on his hands and knees. He got fucking destroyed at the end of that fight. But he was looking good like throughout like rounds 1 through 4. He was just beating the fuck out of Carlos Prates, running away, using his range, piecing Prates up, using superior footwork. Let's see. Dern accepts bottom and tries to play jits, or do sloppy hip. Doss doesn't play jits. Islam 4-5 sub. I like it. You need grappling advantage to implement ground and pound grade in. That's also true. The problem is, if you don't think Garry will at least hurt Islam or get lucky on the feet, it's Islam easy. Yeah, if you think Garry has the X factor, then put money on him. Bro, I missed the stream. Yeah, we're on the main event, man. You did. You can always watch the replay. The replay's always there. What's up, brother? What's up, OG Herb? How you doing, my guy? We'll outlast. Okay. Half of it, Ski. Yeah, Gary's such a good point fighter, though. He is. Who you got, Kauê? Bro, I got Mackenzie Dern. I just think that the grappling is going to cancel each other out, and I think that she's going to be able to beat Gillian up on the feet. She's just got the heavier hands. She's just better at implementing the striking than Gillian is. And I don't think that Gillian's going to be able to like dominate Mackenzie Dern with the grappling, because Mackenzie Dern is one of the best grapplers in the ladies divisions. He already did the prelims. I did. I see people saying the size advantage is massive because Islam is 5'10", Garry is 6'3". That is true. Flew through it. Yeah, because it's like it's like an early preview. Like I haven't done tape on these fights. I mean, obviously outside of what I've watched live, but I haven't like gone back and went through everything. But I think versus Islam is more beneficial to be shorter and stockier, to have a lower center of gravity and to be able to defend from the takedowns easier. Confident KZ. Yeah, let's see. Gillian don't deserve to be here if we're being honest. Yeah, Zhang Wei Li fucking whoops both of them. He's good at his picks, just not his bets. JK, not even a JK, bro. No, it's the truth, legitimate truth. Because the only two I got wrong were Billy Q and Louis Sutherland last week. Everybody else I got right, and I fucking bet on Billy Q like a retard. I could have gone with anybody fucking else, bro. I had Salkilld and Billy Q. I could have gone Salkilld DRKO, which was a pick. I could have gone fucking Salkilld Tainara Miller, fucking god damn it. Who else? Who else did I pick that actually won? I know Nurgajai. Yeah, bro, I'm fucking my bets are terrible. But yeah, I guess my picks, I'm just gonna go through them again. They were Orobai, Neil Magny. This one, I don't know shit about Lucas Fernando, but I'm going to pick him because Tobias looked terrible in his last fight, but I got to watch tape on Lucas Fernando. I'm picking Tresean Gore. I'm leaning Donte Johnson. He looked terrible against Brundage, but I'm going to see how I feel about it as the week goes on. I'm picking Jalin Turner. Picking Joel Alvarez by submission. Highly confident in that pick. Picking Esteban Ribovics by TKO. Picking Mansur Abdul-Malik by KO or sub. Just finish. This is a layup fight. Malik is a lock. Jose Ochoa, I'm picking him by, I would say, probably decision. But, you know, Charles Johnson is good at beating people that have potential in the sport, so he might fucking win. And then Mackenzie Dern, I'm picking her probably by, I'm going to say decision. And then Islam Makhachev, I don't even know method of victory for Islam, bro. Maybe a submission, possibly. Ian Garry is live, though. What are we thinking? I want to know your guys' thoughts on Islam versus Garry. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Same, bro. Why the fuck did we bet Billy Q? Just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. If we bet Esteban, Tainara Miller 2 times, and Quillan, we would be rich. I fucking picked them all, bro. God damn it. My best week on Tapology is number 36. Good shit. Still made bread with other lays, but that was a horrible bet. I know, bro. I wasn't even able to watch that fight. I was out. I wasn't even home. And I don't want to rewatch it because I just know he lost and he sold my parlay, so it's just going to piss me off. I can't pick Tresean Gore ever. I hear you, but it's just like after what he did against Bakoyev, and it's like, yeah, Luque submitted Gastelum, but Gastelum is like a fucking fat idiot, and he fucking doesn't try to be good he doesn't try in his career to be a good fighter. Like, he just doesn't give a fuck. So I'm going to go with Tresean Gore because I feel like he actually gives a fuck, and I think that he has good power. Luque, durability is questionable. And yeah, Billy Q, y'all. Yeah, I know, bro. I know, Sherm. I'm terrible at betting. Energy is washed. I don't know if he's washed, but I just think that Ochoa is really good. But yeah, Charles Johnson got fucked up last time. He got Suloev stretched. Literally ever, I don't think he's worthy of being a UFC fighter due to his regional tier at best. He fucking fraud checked Azamat Bakoyev, though. That's impressive. Fucking Brian Battle is fighting for PFL now, but dudes like Gore have a job with the UFC. Yeah, I don't like that they got rid of Brian Battle. Yeah, he missed weight, but it's like, come on now. Bakoyev is that bad, Braden? Sheesh. I mean, Bakoyev fucking knocked out Zach Reese, and he also beat Ryan Loder. I mean, you know. Sheesh, Gore looked nice. Yeah, Gore looked good against Bakoyev. He fucked him up. Genuinely, Bakoyev is one of those dudes you see a video on YouTube about fabricating the record in 5 years, and his losses aren't bad. When was the last time Johnson looked good? Charles Johnson? I mean, let me see. I don't know. His fight against Bruno Silva was super competitive, and then Bruno Silva got absolutely fucking destroyed by Edgar Chairez, so that win didn't age well. Got knocked out by Alex Perez. I would say the last time Charles Johnson looked good was in 2025, which was just under a year ago, when he knocked out Lonair Kavanaugh. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. Shit pisses me off. Knocks out Lonair Kavanaugh and Joshua Van get fucking chinned by Alex Perez in round 1. God damn it, Charles Johnson, go fuck yourself. Loader. Yeah, I know. Loader sucks. You'd rather have dudes like Renat get cut after a round 1 KO. That shit was fraudulent, bro. That's why they both got cut from the UFC. That fucking fight was rigged. Renat did not knock out Andreas Gustafsson in round 1. That shit was rigged as fuck, and that's why they're both out of the UFC. And Battle get cut at 7-1, or Boudet get cut and undefeated when dudes like Gore have a job. Well, Boudet is like a fat dumbass that just hugged people up against the cage and he was boring as shit. Renat coming off of a fraudulent victory of a rigged fight, and then Brian Battle. Yeah, Brian Battle was cool. I don't like that he got cut, but still. But I know what you're saying, Braden. Like, and then how about Daniel Marcos? Daniel Marcos was coming off that submission win over Miles Johns, I think, and then he got cut. That shit's crazy. Yeah, that was a fluke. Has Reese won a UFC fight? Yeah, he beat Jackson McVeigh, and who else? Who the fuck else is Zach Reese beaten? I think it's Sadrukas Doom. Oh well, no, he kicked him in the balls. So I don't know. Who the fuck is Zach Reese beaten in the UFC? Jackson McVeigh, I think that's it. Okay, and then Dusko Todorovic. There you go. And Jose Medina's bum ass. And Julian Marquez's bum ass. So yeah, no, I hear you. And he got fucking slammed on his head by Cody Brundage. Jesus fucking Christ. No, I get what you're saying. I get. Okay, genuine question. How the fuck is Tai Tuivasa still in the UFC? How about that? Can we fucking start there, bro? How the fuck is Tai Tuivasa's fat ass still in the UFC? How is Junior Tafa's fat ass still in the UFC? Good fucking God. Or is he just one of those dudes that they're bringing in like Brundage to lose 5 or 6 times and win once every 2 years? Yeah, why did Marcos get cut? No idea. Budai is literally just Tybura, but younger and better. I guess, but at least Tybura at a certain point was getting finishes in the UFC. But yeah, Budai never did. He just like hugged people up against the cage for fucking 3 rounds. The shit was terrible to watch. Let's see. Battle missed weight a bunch and fucked a few fights up, right? Yeah, he did. He missed weight against Randy Brown, I think, and then he just kind of like hugged him up against the cage. That shit was trash. He missed weight against Ruzaboyev, I think, as well. And that fight got canceled. He's Tybura, who can win the fight when they put him in as a can because he drinks beers out of shoes. Yeah, I guess so. There's guys the UFC signed for 4 or 5 fights to lose, literally. Yeah, I mean, guys like Connor Matthews, just like dudes that fuck Jose Medina, like dudes that like win decisions on the Contender Series. And it's like, ah, fuck it, let's just sign him and we'll bring him in to fucking fight Peyton Talbot so he can get fucked up. Moutinho, for example. Yeah, no, he's not gonna really be anything in the UFC, I feel. Let's see. And then that's all we fucking really got with this card, bro. This card is just... this card is lacking. This card is lacking in ranked matchups. Apparently, someone said that Charles Johnson is the only ranked fighter on this card that's not, like, fighting in the main event. I don't know if Jalin Turner is actually ranked in the UFC rankings. It's just, I don't know, bro. This card is just kind of butt. It's just squash matches and then, like, fights with people that are never going to be champ. What are we thinking about Dana White Contender Series? This dude Namo Fazil, he got a win on the MVP card. He's probably going to be a favorite. Let's go ahead and look at Contender Series. Damn, this dude's a fucking 16 knockouts. Okay. This dude, I recognize his name. Who did he fight? Was it Losin Kita? Yeah, okay. So I remember I watched this dude fight Losin Kita to watch tape for Kita. Douglas Rodriguez versus Trent Miller. Extreme Couture. Muhammad Ali is back. Iwo Baraneski victim. Shit, bro. Catch weight. LFA experience versus LFA experience. Lights out. Boxing. Got knockouts in boxing. Amateur MMA. I'm just looking like where these dudes have competed and like what I'm thinking about these guys. They keep dudes around that, but don't sign dudes like Parnas till MVP does a Netflix card. They should have definitely fucking had Parnas in the UFC before, and they decided to steal 3 of the fighters from the card 100%. To go look at Dana White Contender Series, we're right here, right now. Can you look at Kauê resume for me? Yes, that's week 2. Is it really? Okay, I'm tripping. But let's see. Kauê Fernandes' resume is not very good. He beat Harry Hardwick. Harry Hardwick sucks. He beat Guram Katataladze in a fight where he was like a minus 300 favor or plus 300 underdog. Beat Muhammad Yahya, who sucks. Lost to Mark Jacasey, who also sucks. And before that, he was in the UFC. Or in the LFA, I mean. Yeah, Dana White Contender Series, week 1. Okay, so, I mean, what the fuck is this, bro? What the fuck is this? So, oh, I wonder who I'm picking here. I wonder who I'm picking in this fight. The fat tub of shit or the fucking black dude that looks like he's on steroids. I'm going to probably fucking lean towards the black dude. What the fuck kind of matchmaking is that? Jesus Christ. So Anthony went minus 6-0, minus 850 favorite. Dude looks like he fucking is on every steroid ever. 4 TKOs, 4 KOs round, or yeah, 4 KO wins, 1 submission win, 1 decision win. So he's fighting. Where is this dude from? Florida, I'm gonna assume. Okay, he's fighting out of Florida. Yeah, he's Killcliff FC. Fighting black guys. All these guys that he knocked out look like they would beat the fuck out of this dude. 5'10" heavyweight. 5 wins by KO. I mean, who's he beating? This dude's 1-6, 1-8. Jesus Christ, it looks like this other guy that he's fighting fucking uncle. 1-6, bro. I mean, what are we doing here? Anthony went round 1 KO. Fucking easy. Easy fucking call. Let's see. Went lock of the week. I mean, what are we doing here? Don't know the odds for the fight, but he's an absolute lock for sure. Undefeated and he's fighting a blob? Yeah. What the fuck? Dude, Wint is a freak. Give me them by finish. I'm cool. Unfortunately, I have to go Matt Adams because I know him for sure. Ali was here last season, right? Yeah, he got knocked out by Iwo Baranevsky. Turner Lock, the guy fighting Wint, you know. Yeah, bro. Like, come on now. Like, what the fuck are we doing with this matchup? Let's see. Wint round 1 KO. KZ chill. Oh, wait. You know Matt Adams? Bro, Matt Adams is getting fucking destroyed, bro. I'm sorry, Sherm. He's fighting the biggest, blackest dude they could fucking find, bro. He's gonna get fucking chinned. Like, come on now. Like, what? Come on now, bro. Come on now. Like, come on, man. He's gonna get fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. Hopefully he's okay afterwards. But John Cropshot versus John Kunnerman. What the fuck kind of names are these? Or John Koonman? Joe Cropshot. Jesus Christ. At least he's jacked, I guess. With his stupid ass name. John Koonman, 6 feet tall. Let's see. 7 wins by submission, so he's definitely a grappler. 3 wins by KO, TKO. 8-3. Submission wins. So this is like a grappler versus grappler type fight. Combat jiu-jitsu guy. Decent amateur experience. He was going to fight Cam Roston back on Dana White Contender Series. Let's see. Let me get back to chat. Let's see, guys. Don't doubt the titties. W Black dude. Them tits about to slap him in the chin. That's how he's going to get uppercutted. Yeah, dude. 3 KO streak. I've literally commentated a match of Matt Adams in OCL. Killcliff, chill, bro. Green flag. Look at Wint's IG, former NFL player too. Yeah, bro. Oh, what? I missed the stream? Fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Everybody chill on me. Sorry, bro. It's going to be Matt. It's going to be bad, Matt Adams. It's going to be bad. Rick and Morty ass names. Exactly, bro. And Ananias Malumba versus Tom Pagliarulo. Okay. Tom Pagliarulo. Ananias Malumba versus Tom Pagliarulo. So Ananias, however the fuck you say this dude's name, went to had a competitive fight against Marwan Rahiki on Dana White Contender Series. I mean, he rocked Rahiki bad. Rahiki came back and just beat the fucking absolute dog shit out of him. Got a win over this dude, Ahmed Fares. Before he got fucked up by Rahiki, he was 7-2. No, 9-2. Oh. 10-3 now. Let's see. And then Tom Pagli... How the fuck do you say his name? Pagliarulo. Okay. 8 wins by KO TKO. Alright. Okay, so he's like a Philly guy, looks like. What region? Or, oh, maybe not. Okay, yeah, he's a Boston guy. Massachusetts. He's only fighting bums. 9-6, 6-11, 15-7, 2-9. What the fuck? 2-13 got armbarred by one guy that's 6-2, someone that actually has a decent record. 2-2, 11-18. This dude is a fucking straight up can crusher, bro. So we're going with the can crusher against Ananias. Let's see. 10-11, 8-3, 3-1, 7-2, 4-3. 12-3. Okay, some Nigerian fucking guy. 4-0. Dude, this dude's just like in his backyard. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Out of Malumba's, let's have some fun here. Out of Malumba's opponents, who has the most African topology picture? Let's see. Okay, we already looked at this guy. For now, we're gonna say Isaac Kami has the most African topology picture. This dude's from Ghana. Let's see. Alright, this dude's in the cage. This dude's fucking shredded. Jesus Christ. Right. Victor Duga. 7-7, some Nigerian guy. Another Nigerian guy. French dude. Okay. Jonathan Lampley. Okay, this dude's just like in a house somewhere. Alright, the dude with long ass arms. So yeah, out of all the guys that he's fought, this guy definitely has the most African typology picture. He just had like his fucking mom just like take his picture. He's like, hey mom, fucking come out here and take this picture of me for my typology page. I don't have anything on there. So, and she just went out there and fucking snapped the picture of him. Let's see. I'm going anal by finish. Yeah, I'm also going with Ananias. He's probably going to knock out this dude, this Tom guy, fucking can crusher. Kuhneman KO. Malumba fought on PFL Africa, I believe. That's where I remember him from. Yeah, Rahiki. Tom fights out of Corey Sandhagen's new gym. Then dude's been taking L's like a motherfucker. True. They brought him back. Yeah, he's winning. Makes Rahiki look better. Also true. Did you pick any underdogs for 330? I don't know, dude. I might have picked all favorites, to be honest. I think I did. Which is crazy, but it is what it is. I'm not too sure. Let's see. I got all finishes in these fights. Good vitamins over there. Yeah. Let's see. I haven't done it for a while, but I do sometimes commentate OCL events. That's fucking cool, bro. That is dope. But yeah, let's see. Bilal Hassan versus Muridul Saikia. So this dude's Indian, so he's gonna lose. This was the guy that got fucking like knocked out on Road to UFC, and he was like crying against the side of the cage because he got like punched in the eye, so he was just like, ugh. Yeah, this dude's Indian, so he's losing. That's just how that works. Plus 700. I guess Vegas knows how that shit works too. Minus 2,000 Bilal Hassan is. This Indonesian guy. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and say that fucking Bilal Hassan's going to knock this dude out in round 1. The Indo Ninja. Cool name. This dude's name is the Crusher. Yeah, he's going to get fucking crushed for sure. Let's see. Abe Al-Sagir versus Fabrizio Escarrega. Oh, this dude's not Italian. This dude's Mexican. What the fuck? Alright, Fabrizio Escarrega. I swear this dude was fucking Italian with his fucking name. But it is what it is. So Mexican dude, bunch of knockouts. Fighting in Budo. Seto. Championship. Okay, he had some karate combat fights. Dude, Abe. He looks familiar. This guy looks like fucking like Demetrius Johnson if he was just like on steroids and ate another Demetrius Johnson. Let's see. Tell me this guy doesn't look like fucking Mighty Mouse. This isn't Mighty Mouse. This is fucking Mighty Rat right here. We got fucking Abe Mighty Rat Al-Sagir versus fucking Mighty Rat is fucking crazy. Versus this Italian Mexican guy. All right. There we go. Man, I'm fucking roasting the fuck out of these contender series guys. Let's see. Oh, fuck. When my fighters don't lose, yeah, only one dog, one past weekend. Hassan is just that guy for sure. And he's also fighting an Indian, so it's just there's that. Let's see. Yeah, bro. That's how that works, Braden K. You didn't know that? That's how you pick MMA fights. Gillian ain't one of them. Is Chidi live? I don't know, man. I wouldn't say so, to be honest. I would say I'll go back over 330 and I'll see who I feel like are the most live underdogs. Charles Johnson is one of them. Ian Gary's another one of them. She's one of mine. Walmart version? Yeah, exactly. I think Chidi gets submitted, bro. He got submitted by Jake Matthews in like a minute and 9 seconds. I think that Joel Alvarez is going to take him down and fucking choke him out. Faves are 34-4. The past 3 cards I saw. God damn. Mighty Rat, yeah, Mighty Guinea Pig, the fucking Mighty Possum, bro. If Jake Matthews is tapping you, Orobai is finishing you too. Yeah, but he's fighting Joel Alvarez, but the same thing applies for sure. Amasov is that good, huh? Yeah, Amasov is fucking like nasty. He's like top 3 grapplers at welterweight. He's it's like Islam, Sean Brady, Yaroslav Amasov, and then Yaroslav Amasov, Sean Brady. Who the fuck knows how that would go? I would like to see those 2 dudes fight. But yeah, and then we've got Anthony Wint versus Matt Adams. Matt the Sacrifice Adams. The fact that Wint is minus 850 and this dude Bilal Hassan is minus 2,000 is fucking crazy. You could honestly just parlay both these guys by round 1 KO and you could probably find plus money. Anthony Wint, round 1 KO. Bilal Hassan, round 1 KO. But I mean, he has 1 KO in the second round, 1 KO in the third round. Okay, so who did he KO in the third round? Alright, this black guy that I know nothing about. Fighting out of Florida, but what the fuck? He went 3 rounds with him, and this dude hadn't fought since 2020. So he coming off of a 5-year layoff, and he still went 3 rounds with him. That's crazy. And 2 TKO losses as well. This undefeated Cuban guy. Who the fuck is this? He's went over to boxing. He's doing bare knuckle now. Damn. This dude was undefeated in MMA, or are they including his boxing record too? The fuck? 12-0. Pro boxing record. I'm fucking tripping. I thought that this dude was like undefeated in MMA. Okay. Dude lost to Denzel Freeman. Sweet Jesus Christ. Alright. Knocked out Sasha Palatnikov. That's crazy. But let's see. The most live dogs on UFC 330. Let's say, I'm going to say Ian Machado, Garry, Charles Johnson. I don't know about Chidi. Kauê Fernandes. Fuck, bro. Maybe McConico, but that's about it. I don't think that Jeremiah Wells wins. This is even money. Tobias, I don't know shit about Lucas Fernando, but Tobias looked terrible last time. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah. Alvarez that went the distance with Luque and ruined everyone's inside the distance parlays? Yes. Wells is okay, but Orobai still, yeah. Yeah, dude, fucking he sold my shit too. Yeah, the guy got submitted by Amasov. Yeah, Amasov is just like a disgusting wrestler grappler for sure. Alvarez by finish, I like it as well. Also true. You said Ian Garry. I said like as a live dog. I'm picking Islam, but I mean Ian Garry is a live underdog. He's definitely more fucking live than Dustin Stoltzfus or Edson Barboza. You know what I'm saying? Or fucking Jeremiah Wells. Yeah, I would say one of the most live dogs on the card. Ian Garry, Charles Johnson, probably fucking Kauê Fernandes. Like the 3 that I would like the most. Maybe Gillian Robertson, but I don't see how Gillian Robertson gets it done, honestly. But other than that, I think this is going to be a favorite heavy card. I don't think I'm picking any underdogs, honestly. I'm not. Yeah, because I'm picking Orobai, big favorite. I'm picking Neil Magny, and that fight's even money. So let's see how that ends up like towards the end of the week, if like who the line flips towards. Because one of these guys is going to end up being the favorite. It might end up being Magny. I'm going to assume that it's going to be Magny's going to end as the favorite. So I think I'm picking every favorite on the card, bro. It's not because they're the favorite. It's because I think they're fucking winning. That's it. Because, like, what, I'm supposed to pick Dustin Stoltzfus? Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to pick 40-year-old Edson Barboza? Nah, man, I can't. Can't do it. I'm picking every favorite on the card. Not going to lie, Ian getting fucked, bro, unless he gets nasty with his striking, which I doubt he can because he needs to defend the takedowns. Yeah, I agree. Gillian, Kauê. Me, personally, I think Johnson is washed, but... Oh, and Luque is retiring after this? I think so, too. Throw a little money, Fernandes, Garry, don't worry about it. On Kauê, Fernandes, and Ian Garry, Magny getting subbed. You think so? I don't know, man. Neil Magny, he's only lost to really good guys, and Ramiz Brahimaj has lost to people that fucking suck too. Like let's go over their losses. Like Ramiz Brahimaj got out wrestled by Puna Soriano to a decision. He lost to Court McGee. He lost to Themba Garimbo. He lost to Max Griffin. Come on, bro. And then now let's listen to who Neil Magny lost to. Fucking Yaroslav Amosov, Carlos Prates, Michael Morales, Ian Garry, Gilbert Burns, Shavkat Rachmanov. Like, it's a totally... Okay, then fucking Michael Chiesa. Yuck. But still, like, dude, it's a completely different, like, tier of fighter that Neil Magny is fighting and losing to than Ramiz Brahimaj, who's losing to fucking journeyman. Like, he's losing to Court McGee, bro. Like, nah. Nah. I think Neil Magny fucking beats his ass. Like, Ramiz Brahimaj is going to go. He's going to look good early. He might get the submission in round 1. But if he doesn't, bro, Neil Magny's going to cook him. He's going to cook him. He's going to fuck him up in that second and third round. Who's Luque fighting? Yeah, Tresean Gore. I said Lil Money for sure. Luque is a dog. Luque is a dog, bro. Tresean Gore is a minus 135. Luque is plus 110. Ramiz is the most inconsistent for sure. Luque money line. It's just Luque, bro. He's so that brain bleed. Yeah, he looked good against Kelvin Gastelum, but Kelvin Gastelum's a fucking fat retard, and he doesn't take his career seriously. So, I don't know, bro. Mm-hmm. Magny struggles with chokes. 12 subs. He lost by submission 12 times. Is that really true? Okay, no, 7 times. 5 were in the first round. Yeah. So Magny has gotten submitted 5 times in the first round. Ramiz Brahimaj has gotten 10 subs in the first round. So fuck. Okay, yeah. Ramiz Brahimaj might choke the fuck out of him. We'll see. But if he doesn't, I'd say this is a good live betting spot for Neil Magny then. Ramiz Brahimaj has never won by decision, only one KO. So the bet here is either going to be Neil Magny like round 3 or decision, or Ramiz Brahimaj round 1 sub. That's just how you got to play this. So 2 subs in the second round. Neil Magny has 1 round 1 TKO. 4 TKOs in the second round, 3 TKOs in the third round. Mike Malott being one of those victims. Trash ass Mike Malott. But yeah, 1 TKO in the first round. Who the fuck gets knocked out by Neil Magny in round 1? Let's see. Let's try to find who that was. This dude's record is fucking insane. Who did he KO in round 1? Craig White. This guy got knocked out by Neil Magny in round 1. Some fucking bum of a ting, and then he went on a fucking losing streak, and then he retired. He lost a decision to Diego Sanchez. Lost to whoever the fuck these guys are in the Cage Warriors. All right, so that's who Neil Magny TKO'd in round 1. That's interesting. Some fucking MMA lore there. Let's see. You learned something here on the KZ MMA channel. Charles Johnson on that Marab 2025 activity. Yeah, he's on that fucking 2020 Kevin Holland activity. How many fights has Charles Johnson had this year? It's fucking crazy. Let's see. I feel like Charles Johnson has fought on like every fucking card that I've seen ever. Just he fights every weekend. Let's see. In 2026, he fought in January, fought in March, fought in June, fought in August. So this is going to be his 4th fight of the year. 2025, he fought only twice. 2024, he fought 4 times. 2023 he fought 4 times. 2022 he fought 3 times. So yeah, Charles Johnson is very active. I like that. I mean, fuck his haircut, but at least he's active. Not like fucking Islam Makhachev who fights once every 1.5 years. Let's see. Last fight he's going out like Cub and Chiesa. Wait, is this Neil Magny's last fight? Like, is that confirmed? For Brahimai 12 subs? Yeah. I hear you. Luque over bummy ass, inexperienced Gore. You guys think so? Go to Gore's resume real quick. It's fucking terrible, but let's go over it. Let's see. Fraud checked Azamat Bakoyev. Lost to Rodolfo Vieira. He got fucking out kickboxed by Rodolfo Vieira, bro. Jesus Christ. Got knocked out by Marco Tullio. Submitted Antonio Trocoli, who's absolute fucking dog shit. Submitted Josh Fremd, who is also, you know, pretty dog shit. At least I think, what was his UFC record? Does Fremd have any UFC wins? Yeah, okay, so he beat Dumas and Pickett, 2 guys that also fucking suck absolute cock. Got a TKO in bare knuckle boxing? Josh Fremd is bare knuckle boxing now? That's fucking crazy. Wouldn't have expected it, but that's cool, I guess. Let's see, yeah, and then so he lost to Cody Brundage, got TKO'd by Cody Brundage, which is fucking disgusting. Lost to Brian Battle, beat Gilbert Urbina, beat whoever the fuck Ryder Newman is. Got what I'm assuming is a guillotine choke here. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, but Gore's record is terrible. Vicente Luque, he's just been looking bad, though. Like, he submitted Kelvin Gastelum, but, I mean, I guess he's looking bad against Joel Alvarez, who's really fucking good. Looking bad against Kevin Holland, who's also good. Submitted Themba Garimbo. Themba Garimbo's ass. Quit against Joaquin Buckley. Wrestle fucked RDA. Got absolutely obliterated by Jeff Neal and got the brain bleed. I don't know, man. I just think that Gore punches hard, and then Vicente Luque just can't take hard punches. Let's see. Gore is the level of dudes who beat Luque up in sparring his entire career. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Gore is the level of dudes who Luque beat up in sparring his entire career. Yeah, okay. So Luque was beating dudes like Gore up. I hear you. Luque's done, bro. Gore's hungry. That's what I'm thinking. It's like Luque's washed as fuck. Yeah, he's done, but after beating this bum and retiring. Where's Luque going to beat him at? He's not taking him down. Luque not losing to someone with almost a 50-50 record. He can outstrike Gore. I just went to his resume, bro. It sucks ass. I went to his resume. We just went over it. It's terrible. But he fraud checked Bakoyev. Got out kickboxed by Vieira. KO'd by Tullio. Submitted Trocoli. I was just talking about how shit his opponents are. I don't know, man. I mean, this is just like a fight of like Tresean Gore, who's garbage, and then Vicente Luque, who used to be good and is now washed as fuck. So I don't know, because Gore is extremely high level on the feet and net takedown defense. We've seen that. When Gore loses to mid-tier inexperienced fighters on Ultimate Fighter, dude can't even win his season. Luque outstriking somebody. Literally, why is he in the UFC if he didn't win his season of Ultimate Fighter? Lost to Brundage? Yeah, bro. Lost to Rodolfo? Yeah, bro. Fucking nasty. That Vieira fight wasn't him at 100%. Gross, I agree. Luque's beating this bum, and he's at a new gym. Trust the process. Bare knuckle fighting, not good for the resume. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I mean, Alvarez should have finished him, but the corrupt-ass referee bet on the decision and never stopped the fight when it should have been over. And then Alvarez just felt bad for beating the fuck out of Vicente Luque, and he just, like, held him in a triangle for the rest of the third round, which is so fucking annoying. Because, yeah, Alvarez should have gotten him out of there in round 1 and round 2. The fight should have been stopped by the ground and pound he was landing, but the referee was just like, no, I fucking bet on Alvarez's decision. Let me just fucking let this go because I'm a corrupt piece of shit in Brazil. Fucking Osiris Maya. Shit pissed me off, bro. That shit cost me like fucking $90. Let's see. Gore at 135. His value, I'm writing with him. If I look dumb, y'all can clown me. I don't give a fuck. It's just logic to me. He clearly has some fight left in him. This is a perfect matchup for Luque, a whole lot lower level than Joel Alvarez. Yeah, but it's like I was picking Kelvin Gastelum to beat Luque. And then Kelvin Gastelum is just like a fucking dumbass, and he just he doesn't try. I think that Gore is actually trying. Oh, okay, my bad. Gotta trust your picks. I respect it. Yeah, KZ down here, gang. I'm here. Good luck to you. We were warned. Chalky's 2-leg of the card. Ribovics plus Mansur 250 for 360. Why not? I mean, it definitely hits for sure. Definitely hits for sure. Joel Alvarez. You might as well add Joel Alvarez to that too. Because I think that Joel definitely beats Chidi. But I guess, I mean, fuck it. Ribovics, Malik is definitely a lock. Oralby as well. Kelvin is better than Gore. Head and Shoulders better. Nah, bro. Kelvin Gastelum. I don't give a fuck. Kelvin Gastelum is the worst fighter on the UFC roster. If you want to bet Luque, just bet him by sub. I like that. I have Joel plus Oralby 2 Lake 2. Good shit. Good shit. I like your shirt, KZ. Looking like the King Green line. Yeah, this is a cool looking shirt. This is the national bird of Nicaragua. It's called, I don't know what it's called in English. Let me see. It's the turquoise brown, or the turquoise browed mot. Locally called the Guarda Barranco. I like this shirt, it's cool. Fucking die. No, you can't compare the two. Let's see. Look at the fighters Gastelum loses to, and fights that you remember what you just said for Gore. Yeah. No, you're right. They both suck. It's just that Luque is fucking washed. I mean, Gore sucks. It's just that Luque is washed. That's the thing. You make enough to cash out this weekend, bro? I remember you said you made a down payment. Nah, I didn't fucking make shit this weekend. I had one parlay. I had Quillan, Salkilld, and Billy Q, and Billy Q sold my ass. I just put $25 on it. I was to win 100, but it is what it is. Yeah, I just put a down payment on the car. Let's see. Dom Smoke show for 328. You mean for 330? You must have made money on Makhachev, Braden K. Gastelum is buns now, but he likes his tacos. But give my boy his respect a bit. Nah, bro, he sold my... I had fucking Kelvin Gastelum in a parlay, bro, and that fucking fat piece of shit sold it, bro. Kelvin Gastelum can suck my ass, dude. Nah, I didn't that week. I just don't like Gore. Jack Nicaraguan, I gotta get back to it. You know fighters you just dislike and you don't know why? Gore and Deuce are that for me. I generally only dislike fighters if, one, they sold my parlay, and two, they are just people that wrestle to a decision and don't do any damage. Like that's what it is. It's like if you sell my bet, like with Charles Johnson, and yeah, with Charles Johnson, he sold my bet with Alex Perez when he lost, and then he has a stupid fucking haircut, so I hate him for that. Let's see, and then who else? Islam Makhachev, he wrestle-fucked JDM to a decision, did 0 damage. That shit was gay and boring. I fucking hate Islam. Ian Machado Garry is just who he is as a human, and I hate him for that. Jose Ochoa is cool. Mansur Abdul-Malik is cool. Barboza, Ribovics, Chidi, Alvarez, all these dudes are cool. Jalin Turner, I don't like that he kind of quit after Bahamonde. He's like, I'm retiring. Kauê Fernandes, he's cool. Donte Johnson sold my shit when he submitted Cedrucus Dumas instead of knocking him out, so fuck this guy. Eric McConico, I mean, I neutral. Vicente Luque, Tresean Gore. I like Vicente Luque. Vicente Luque is a cool guy. Tresean Gore, he's alright too, I guess. Don't know these motherfuckers. Neil Magny, meh. Ramiz Brahimai, meh. Jeremiah Wells, meh. Miktabek Orbai. Miktabek Orbai is him, bro. He looks like a fucking caveman, so he's cool. Let's see. And then Gillian, Robertson, Mackenzie, Dern are both hot, so... It is what it is. You guys know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I'm doing any collabs for this this card. I don't think so. To break this shit down. Let's see if anybody is live right now that we can go ahead and go say what's up to. Let's see. Nobody necessarily. Fuck it, bro. If you guys have not seen my most recent video called Upcoming Bangers, I know that some of you have, which I appreciate the ones that have. But if you haven't, go ahead and check this sheet out. I don't understand the MVP hate. Well, the Patterson fight was super fucking gay. I don't know if you're talking about the promotion or like the let's see, Dusko gives off sped. Yeah, ZK hates. I do fucking hate wrestlers, but I don't hate wrestlers that like go in and like ground and pound the fuck out of people to TKO wins or like find a submission. Like if you take somebody down, You elbow them in the face multiple times, leave them a bloody mess. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. That's cool. That's some fucking violence. That's what we came here to see. But if you go in there and sniff their fucking cock and hold on to them for dear life to a decision, you're just avoiding combat and you can go fuck yourself. I hate that shit. It's called dominance. Yeah, it's called fucking gayness. Let's see. There's certain fighters who just watching them just bothers me. Dusko looks like he's half knocked out from the first second of the fight. I remember when Moreno's sold your parlay, you lost your shit in the chat. Which parlay was that? Was that against Loner Kavanaugh? I don't remember. Yeah, I was fucking going crazy. Let's see. MVP bothers me because he can be so good as a track star. Yeah. You make your early bets or do it later in the week. This card's not worthy of it, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. Because Useless asked me. He was like, oh, do you want to do the collab? And I'm like, nah, bro. This card sucks ass. And he's also collabing with some guy, some dude. This name is like Reforming Islam. He's like some fucking motherfucker that looks like Osama bin Laden, like smokes a bunch of weed and talks about like fucking chicks. And he's like trying to be like pretending like he's like some devout Muslim. And I saw him talking shit about me in some other chat, so I can go fuck himself. I'm not gonna collab with that retard. But yeah. Yeah, Useless asked him, like, this card sucks, and I don't want to collab with that dude. Let's see. Watching his pre-UFC knockouts, like his flying knee to KO Cyborg's husband. Yeah, to seeing his fight versus Patterson. Yeah, exactly. Lots of highlights to then just, like, boring-ass decisions. Probably tomorrow, Tuesday. You don't understand the hate. Yeah, da, 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 da. Not necessarily. No, yeah, he hit me up to collab. I just don't want to collab with the other dude that he's collabing with. But yeah, Reforming Islam, that's his name. Some dude named Vinny, some fucking douchebag. But yeah, I'm not gonna be on the screen with him and act like we're all buddy buddy or something when I saw that motherfucker talking mad shit about me. Yeah. Gotta crush some cars in the morning. I'm out of here, y'all. Good luck, KZ. Peace out. Y'all were a good duo while it lasted. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. Peace out, Sherm. Have a good one. Oh, brother, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, bro. Wait, huh? Let's see. I get it. Yeah, I seen him on his stream. Yeah, just some ugly ass fucking clown. But yeah, bro, I don't know. It's just like Hagrid. Yeah, exactly. Fucking Hagrid on like crystal meth. But I don't know. Useless. Like I wish Useless the best. I don't like talking shit about him on here because I feel like it's just lame. But I don't know, man. Like, can we get a 2-minute main event breakdown for the Islam Makhachev versus Ian Garry? Yeah, the thing is with Useless, bro, it's just like you gotta learn when to just quit talking shit, bro. If someone's like bothered, you just gotta fucking you just gotta not cross certain lines. You gotta talk to people with a certain level of respect if they're your boys and stuff. It's just like I don't know, man. Like family and other shit, like you just don't need to be bringing up. But fuck it, bro. It's like this just so gay, like this internet drama shit. Like, bro, I'm a fucking grown ass man. There's beef. No, there's not beef, bro. There's not. There really isn't. It's like, bro, I'm fucking 28 years old. I'm gonna fucking be sitting here beefing with Useless. It's fucking stupid. Aneurysm, what's up, my guy? How you doing? Feel ya? Nah, it's with Useless. It is what it is, bro. I wish them the best. Yeah, sometimes you gotta know when to apologize about shit and move on. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Aneurysm? How you doing? Listen, buddy, you should collab with Useless. It's funny, bro, that you came in here as soon as I started talking about that. That's crazy. It's weird. Man to man. All right. But yeah, Islam Makhachev versus Ian Garry. I think that Islam is going to be able to eventually find the takedowns here. Probably find his way to like an arm triangle from top position. If Ian Garry can keep it on the feet, he probably is going to outstrike Islam to a decision. Either way, this fight most likely is going to go to a decision unless Islam can really implement the grappling and the wrestling and find his way to a submission victory over Ian Garry. Ian Garry has superior footwork. It might be hard for Islam to get him down at certain points. I can see Ian Garry probably scoring a couple of rounds. Might be a fucking boring-ass Ian Garry split decision. Who knows? But Islam's just so good at the takedowns, getting people down to the ground, using the single legs. I don't know, man. Let's see. Dude, how am I weird? I'm sorry, Brady. You're a good dude. I miss you. Yeah, bro just spawned in. Dagestan. Useless was talking shit. Yeah, Useless was talking hella shit, and then he privated his stream where he was doing it. I don't know, bro. It was just weird. The fuck? Thanks for Rain J. That's what I'm trying to figure out, Herb. Yeah, bro. He like went on like this fucking no Useless is not taking shit, KZ. That was rage baiting Useless. But it's like, bro, like he's like fucking, he's like making this joke. He's like, oh fucking KZ has like a little meat or whatever, and like he goes on for like 10, 15 minutes going like, oh KZ, I know you're gonna hate me for this, but like KZ has a little ass dick. And then he just like fucking kept going like, oh bro, you can just look at KZ and tell that he has a small dick, bro. I'll fucking fuck KZ's girl better than him and shit. I'll fucking do that. And he went on for that shit for like 15 minutes, like repeating the same shit over and over and over again. It's like, yeah, bro, it's funny. You say it once or twice, but you fucking dedicate like 15 minutes of your stream to repeating the same bullshit over and over again. That shit just started to like irritate me. Let's see. It was KZ. It's all KZ's fault. It's true. KZ has a little meat. He's in here right now on Aneurysm KZ. I know that. And obviously I can see that that's fucking him. Okay, so I kept the stream up. Let me see him again. Let's see. Dun-dun-dun. It's funny. You say man-to-man Useless, but you're in here on a fucking alt account. That's weird, bro. You have the whole story wrong. Useless was speaking the truth. How do I have the whole story wrong when I was literally there? What the fuck are you talking about? There's no beef. We're fucking adults. They can't do that gay internet drama shit by themselves. Until the little shit grows up and shows that he's an adult, I'm subbed. KZ, I have an ultimatum for you. Yeah, you can fucking... I'll use my ultimate ability and fucking rub my nuts on your chin. But what is your ultimatum? Let's see. But yeah, and like Braden K is like going through like shit with like his wife and kids, and then like Useless talks shit about that too. And like he sends like a picture of like my like we were in an Instagram group chat, right? And then Useless sends like a picture of like my little sister in the group chat, like sends her profile over, and he's like, bro, who's this? And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? That's my sister. Why are you sending her in the group chat? And he's like, oh, bro, I was just going to say that she's pretty or something. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you searching through my following list on Instagram and looking for my family members for? So that shit pissed me off, too. So it's like, there are just lines that you don't cross. And, like, you know, you just got to respect people to a certain way. It's like with that whole community with, like, Clown Show and all these other fucking losers. Like, all these guys, like, they just talk mad shit to each other and have no respect for anyone. And, like, they don't give a fuck how they present themselves. And it's like, you know, there are other people that are like, you know, halfway decent humans. They don't cross certain lines, and like there are certain things that you don't say to people, and you maintain a certain level of respect. And yeah, bro, you just can't be doing that shit. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not fucking salty about it. It's just like I'm saying how I feel and my thoughts on the whole situation. Sheesh Paku, not fuck with bro. Fries. You turned an army against Useless. I didn't turn anything against Useless, bro. Useless did what he did, and then people felt the way that they felt about it. I didn't influence anyone to feel the way that they feel. They're all grown men that formulated their own opinions on his actions and how he decided to conduct himself. You know what I mean? Like, if he wouldn't have done any of that shit, people wouldn't have, you know, felt the way that they felt about it. That's just what it is. What group chat is this? It's just one on Instagram. It's just one that we got from like a bunch of YouTube people. Okay, I didn't send a picture. I sent the account profile. Yeah, but you can't just send someone's fucking sister's account profile and say, who is this? Let's see. The group chat is boring now, I say. Don't respect people who act like that over the internet. It was during the stream, Sherm. Why is this guy talking about himself in the third person? I know, right? You seem hella defensive. I say that I carried that group chat. I was gonna go and I heard this. I ain't messing with it. Useless is, I'm a good guy and you replaced me for Braden. Dude, that's messed up. What do you want me to tell you, bro? That's the same thing. Weirdo, what the fuck? I don't even let that shit get you mad. KZ dude wants a reaction. That's what I'm saying, bro. When was this stream? It was like last week or the week before, and he privated it. But Useless, but I said sorry. I didn't know that it was your sis. He tweaked out for 17 hours. No, I wasn't actually trying to argue. Yeah, he was on stream, like, just tweaking the fuck out. And, like, Braden and I, like, went on the panel that he was on. We're like, bro, this is a bad look for you. You should get off live. Like, you should stop doing this. You're just, like, embarrassing yourself. Yeah, talking about my baby mother and kids, Katie's sister, some dude named Doug's dead brother. I don't know shit about the Doug thing, but yeah, just with what went on with that whole situation. Yeah, bro. So it's just like that's what I'm saying, like where you gotta maintain like a certain level of respect when you're talking to people. Like you can't just bring that shit up. I didn't know it was your sister. He just asked but stopped. Or I just asked but stopped. Yeah, but it's like why you're like going through my profile and looking like at someone that has the same last name as me. Hey, so I just stayed to make sure you're good. I'm good, bro. We're chilling here, Sherm. Don't worry about it. Brother cried 8 times on stream. I tried to go on panel on some real shit on camera, which I never do because he was literally tweaking and bro snapped on me and KZ. Yeah. Now that's mad weird. LMAO that he in here and it all must be an incel. I don't know, bro. I don't know what's up with him, bro. Recently, he's been on some weirdo shit. Any issues? Send them to Circleville, Ohio gym. Hell yeah, for sure. Feel ya. I like both of y'all, so I'll fence it. I don't want anybody to take sides, bro. I don't even think that this is like a thing where they take sides and shit. Useless said it was in the recommendation of who to follow. There you go. W Sherm. Did you or did you not piss on her face? Casey, you're a good dude. It was a fun time. I try my best, bro. I try my best to treat people with a certain amount of decency. Unless you're just being like a shithead to me, then you can fucking suck my cock. You know, like some people like T-Swizz, other people, King's World, people come in here and just like talk shit to me and shit. Like they can go fuck themselves. But like anybody else, like you can fucking deal with some trolling and shit. Like Elvato comes in here, like trolls a little bit. Like I'm not fucking gonna take that shit personally. That stream was wild. That shit was wild, bro. And tell me, was it or was it not a bad look for him? That's my question, Raro. It's definitely a bad look, bro. Let's see if aneurysm isn't even denying stuff. I think I know who to believe. Yeah. It was, in my opinion, but the views were up. That's the thing. It's like, why? What do views matter if you're like making a fucking ass of yourself? You know what I mean? Like people will watch a video of some dude getting fucking knocked out. Do you think that that's good for the guy getting knocked out? Or I don't know. Everything is a bad look for Mr. KZ. That's not true, bro. Your regular videos and streams weren't a bad look. You fucking freaking out and crying for 17 hours, talking about Doug pissing on this chick's face and screaming into your microphone is a bad look. So it depends on what he wants for his channel. Yeah, drama sells. That's true. It's true. For sure. You're not wrong. KZ hates everything. KZ always had a plan to replace me with Brayden. It was a plan. It was never a plan, bro. It ended up happening naturally. I was going to add Brayden to the group chat no matter what. And then you started all the fucking bullshit with like my sister and then like talking about like fucking weird shit like with having sex with girls that I had sex with and like being a fucking weirdo. Yeah, bro. Brother, you were becoming successful doing MMA picks betting wise. He's mentally unstable. He doesn't have anything going on in his life. It takes a while for men to mature and become a man. Yeah, man. You know, just got some growth to do. Fuck King's World. Yeah, bro. Fuck King's World, bro. He's a fucking punk. Talking about pissing on people's graves and your boy's sister is weird. Eustace didn't say anything bad. He was talking real stuff. I don't know, bro. I don't know. We're going to have to agree to disagree there. But it's like, what, were you like in here the whole time and just waited until I said something about you to then just like pop in here on your ult or something? Or did someone like send you a message like, oh, KZ's talking about you, useless? The fuck's going on, bro? Like immediately as I brought that situation up, he pops in here on his alt account. You're about to piss me off. Stop talking in third person. Yeah. Man to man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He sits and streams and watches, bro. That is true. The was me trolling. It's like, yeah, but you troll, you say it once, and then you fucking... But you just go on and on and on about shit, and you, like, beat a dead horse. No, I was doing laundry. Bro, I'm reading Useless's chats and Dobby voice from Harry Potter. That's what he does, I swear. I mean, he had to have. For sure. Talking about high. Yeah. Paranoia is heavy in drug abusers. You're right, KZ. I know I'm right, bro. I know. But yeah, Useless, I wasn't trying to turn anybody against you, bro. That was not my intention. That just ended up happening by the whole circumstances of the situation. I stopped doing that crash out stuff. Toby talking in third person. Yeah, you're always right, Casey. That's not true, bro. I'm not always right. That isn't true. I'm not. No, he didn't, bro. He was on stream crashing out the day Nascimento died. I say it's okay that I'm the Colby Covington of MMA. I guess. Let's see. My mom's asking me a bunch of questions about the car. Useless is the Floyd Mayweather of MMA, broke and can't read. I mean, neither one of them is broke, but neither one of them can read for sure. We know we are right, Useless. We're 30-year-old fucking men. We've been little shits before. Not anywhere near as cringe and as that, but we have life experience. Yeah, bro, we've gone through some shit for sure. Let's see. Remember when Colby said to Leon, "I'm gonna take you to the 7th layer of hair"? We'll probably see your dad while we're there. Yeah, and everyone hated that. Everyone hated that, and everyone was happy when Colby lost. Everybody was like, "Wow, bro, what a piece of shit Colby is for saying that, for fucking telling Leon he's gonna take him to the 7th layer of hair." This guy thinks life is a meme. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you got to take everything seriously. I'm fucking on here talking a bunch of bullshit, joking around. I was talking about how who has the most fucking African profile topology profile picture, but I'm not like fucking talking shit to anybody about what they got going on personally in their lives, in their personal lives. How are you and Braden and I allowed to say stuff about him and only KZ gets shit? What are we talking about right now? You never had someone teach you there's some shit you don't say? Yeah. You're gonna hate me, gang. I'm gonna make you delete your page. Nah. You don't gotta do that. I don't know, bro. It's just useless. You can't. It's like you can't just say whatever you want to people and just expect people to not get upset about the shit that you say. Useless only seems to dislike you. I don't know. It never went personal. I mean, it goes personal when you're like, I don't know. I say that you like suck Dagestani meat, but it's like, you know, because you're like always glazing boring Muslim fighters. But it's like, like I talk about shit that happens in like my personal life, and you like bring that shit up a million times. I don't know. The thing is, you never talk about what you like go through personally. Like I'll talk about shit that I go through like on a day-to-day basis, like shit that I got going on. To be fair, you never brought up like my girlfriend, like me breaking up with my girlfriend. You never brought up with like what else was it? I don't fucking remember. My ACL. You were always supportive. You're always like, "Oh, bro, I hope you recover well." That kind of shit. So you're never like a dickhead about that kind of stuff. So it wasn't everything. Let's see. I'll be on a stream later this week. Maybe tomorrow. He'll be commenting on this. Also true. Me and Braden will rock up at his doorstep. That's the difference. Useless, Dunn, Smoke, KZ was the go-to trio. It was fun for sure. Definitely. Useless doesn't hate KZ at all. He doesn't have any reason to. That's the thing. Like I don't think that I didn't have backstory. Yeah. Let's see. What does that have to do with anything? You always mention Dagestan because they're fucking you nut hug those fighters. Let's see. No, dude, I listened to you, KZ. I don't take it too far, but I did troll. I got popcorn and vape in hand. That's funny, Rangy. No Rain. I don't know, bro. You can't say that you didn't take it too far. Because it's like... He let it slip. Yeah, he went into first person for that one. But it's like... If someone says that you went too far... That's the indicator of the fact that you went too far. Like, it depends on that person. If they feel like you did, then you did. That's how that shit worked. Braden useless have been seen in Miles Stoner's chat. Well, that's yeah, okay, I guess. Thank God, number third person. You should stop by, KZ. Where? New York? That's a fucking long ass flight, bro. We genuinely had love for you, bud. And if you don't realize that you went too far, you got maturing to do big time. What was too far? Everything I said was compliments. What are you talking about, bro? I was talking about like how I have a fucking little meat for 15 minutes, a compliment, or like being like, do you know when AJ dropping tonight? I don't know. Probably later tonight. He usually drops like towards like late at night. No, not New York. Oh, your stream? Need that vid? Yeah, that'd be that. I don't know when AJ drops it, but generally, you haven't even apologized to anyone or said you did anything wrong. Yeah. You can't just say, "Oh, I was just trolling," when you're talking about like, "Oh yeah, Braden, you fuck your custody battle or whatever the fuck," or like you send my sister in the group chat and like all this other shit. It's like if people don't like what you're saying, you can't just say, "Oh, I was just trolling." You just be like, "Oh shit, my bad, bro." Why pull up on an all? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. But like you could see the last name though. Like KZ mentioned, we went in there originally to get you to chill out. Yeah. Another account. Yeah. I don't like this. Don't talk in third person when you apologize to someone. You gotta own that shit. Yo, I was not expecting this. Me neither, bro. I don't even remember how the fuck this shit even started. I know that somebody asked me something about useless, and then I addressed it like normally. Yeah, somebody asked me if we were gonna collab for the card, and I was like, nah. I said he asked me. Talked about, yeah, how Useless wanted to collab with that dude, Vinny, that reforming Islam loser. And I was like, nah, I don't fuck with that guy. And then Useless says hi on his alt account. And then he says, listen, buddy, you should collab with Useless. Man to man. Dude, how am I being weird? I miss you. Dagestan. Oh, fuck, bro. Oh, my God. Because when you have thousands of subs, you shouldn't be on screen screaming, did you or did you not piss on her face? It's true. You didn't show anyone else. It was only the group chat. Still, though, like that's not the thing. That's not the issue. The issue is like you went in there like on the following list and you sent her over. And that's just weird. It doesn't matter if it was like a private group chat. You still shouldn't be like, oh, bro, is this your? Who is this? This is a female family member I see of yours? Who is this? It's like you just don't do that. You know, boys, I think Useless is that Torres Finney. See how he talked to himself? See how he talked about himself in third person for 20 minutes? He's mentally unwell. I think he might be Torres Finney as well. Bro, if you're apologizing, apologize in first person. Yes, it's okay. I hear you. W detective work actively. And I've said before, like, are you Torres Finney? He's like, no, bro, I'm not. That'd be a lot of work. Probably is Pacu. Imagine Pacu. I called it back in the day. No, not Torres. I don't know. It definitely is highly likely. I would say it's like a 60-40% chance that he is or is not Torres Finney. Why'd I have an alt wrestling account to troll on Rain? KZ, we can still useless KZ and parlay. I called it 6 months ago. Mano a mano. Pacu with the A1 detective work. Give me back my son. He's been in chat as himself too. How do you know who Torres Finney is? We've never seen you in the MMA experts chat. Well, that's because fucking useless is. Yeah, I hear you. Oh fuck. It was Raro that asked if we were gonna, if like there was gonna be a collab for this card. No, I'm not Finney. Yeah, let's see. What are you eating? I got some pizza. He's Finny. He's a retard. You're actually deranged. This guy's mentally unstable. Well, yeah, we know that he's useless because useless knows who Torres Finney is. But yeah, I could definitely see useless being Torres Finney. It definitely tracks. What the fuck, lads? This kid is Finney. Useless still go. He told me to tell you, Paku. Yeah, bro. Useless misses your boxing videos, Paku, for sure. This guy wanted him to. Useless wanted this guy to tell you. Let's see, but
Sabemos que es así como.
But yeah, I guess if you guys want to keep talking about the card, there's this live stream that I'll go ahead and link you guys to. You can let them know that KZ sent you. Or, I'll go ahead and read chat for a little while longer. Or, you can go ahead and watch my most recent video that I got here. Starting to pick up in the views. Let's see. Dude should be a fun card. I agree. Where does he live then? Defend yourself useless. Where does Aneurysm useless live? Whoever Braden is, all I know is useless told me to tell that he picked Alison Teixeira and Muhammad Yahya. Yeah, bro, I'm sure useless told you that. He has a little basement part, or attic. Mommy's play, great stream. Appreciate it. Living with mom equals no expenses, equals money. Also true. But yeah, there is my most recent video if you want to watch that. If you guys want to talk about the card with another live chat, this channel, DFS by the numbers, is live. Living with mom is not a problem. Just don't be a douche in the meantime. I agree. Bro, I wish I had a basement at my mom's home. That would be cool. But yeah, you can let them know. You can let DFS know that KZ sent you if you guys are wanting to go into another group chat. Or if you don't want to fucking go into a group chat, you can just watch my most recent video if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, DFS by the numbers is live. They're talking about the whole card. And yeah, boys, you can go ahead and let them know that KZ sent you. Let me see, aneurysm. I went on a 7-week losing streak, and it was top 3. Oh, wait. Yeah. I should have been asleep. I'm here to support you after all that, KZ. I appreciate it, Sherm. But yeah, have a good one, boys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Useless. Quit fucking coming in here on your alt account, bro. Come in your real account. But yeah, you have a great day too, useless. But yeah, peace out, boys. Thanks for tuning in. Go say what's up to DFS by the numbers if you want to talk to another live stream. I already went over it. But yeah, peace out, boys. Have a good one. Later. Peace out.